there is they would pay for the complete project, right? So there'll be different financing strategies in terms of the budget. Then in terms of deliverables, we're saying that we have a certain quality that we're expecting of the product, right? For example, you see that aircon in the back there. We're saying when it was being installed in that project, would say we want an air conditioning unit that works well in winter and also works well in summer, right? And it needs to be of an industrial type, right? We don't want something that if it runs for 2-3 hours, it overheats, then we have to shut it down, right? So hence that's speaking to your deliverables. So now what we are looking at is we're saying that these three items, time, cost, and deliverables, they would form what we call an iron triangle, right? So here we'll have time, here we'll have cost, right? Here we'll have deliverables. Okay. So why we are calling it an iron triangle, right? Is we're saying, obviously you can see it's a triangle, right? And why we're calling it iron is we're saying, if we take the assumption that these three sides are made from iron, they cannot easily bend. Are we together there? So we are saying your time is here, all right? So then your deliverables are here, your cost is here, all right? So if you move your time and place it here, right? What that will automatically do is it will move the deliverables to here as well. Okay? It would also move the costs to here. Because it's a triangle, what will happen there is you find another triangle that is big. Alright? That's why we call it the iron triangle. You cannot move one item and it does not affect the others. So if you move one item from there, it will definitely affect the others. Alright? That's why we call it the iron triangle. So that's why we're looking at these three critical elements. The more time you spend on a project, that means also in terms of your daily overheads, electricity, wage bill, and so on. All of those would affect your cost, all right? All of those would affect your cost. Then also now, because you're given a budget of, let's say, 10 million, all right? If you're given a budget of 10 million rands, and your project sponsor is saying, I'm not giving you a cent over 10 million rands, what that's going to do is you're going to compromise on the quality. Chances are you go and get cheaper material to complete the project. All right, is that making sense? All right, so moving on. We're saying while every project is unique in its own, there are certain basics which define most project work, all right? So again, remember we spoke about this, it can be built in